My husband destroyed our daughter's college fund because she chose my ex to walk her down the aisle. I never thought a wedding could tear our family apart, but last week my husband of 15 years emptied our daughter's college fund, parked $43,000 we'd saved since her birth. Pentel because she asked my ex-husband to walk her down the aisle. Let me explain. My daughter Maddie is 19, planning her wedding for next summer. Her biological father Jake and I divorced when she was 4. It wasn't pretty, but we figured out co-parenting. I met David when Maddie was 6, and he's been her stepfather since she was 8. David has been wonderful in many ways, parent coaching her soccer teams, helping with homework, attending every school event. He even insisted we start a college fund for her the month after we married, contributing faithfully every paycheck. But here has always been this undercurrent of competition with Jake. David would tense up during custody exchanges, question Maddie after her weekends with her dad, and make subtle comments about being her real father because he did the actual parenting stuff. 2 weeks ago, Maddie and her fiancé Estene came over for dinner to discuss wedding plans. When the topic of who would walk her down the aisle came up, she looked nervous. I've been thinking about this a lot, she said, fidgeting with her napkin. I love you both so much, but I've decided I want my dad to walk me down the aisle. The silence was deafening. David's face went completely blank, and David, she quickly added, I was hoping you'd do the father-daughter dance with me. It was a thoughtful compromise. Both men would have significant roles, but David stood up without a word and left the room. We heard the front door slam moments later. He didn't come home until after midnight. When I tried to talk to him, he just said she made her choice. The next morning, I woke to an email notification from our bank. Our joint savings account parent, specifically Maddie's college fund parent, had been emptied, $43,000 transferred to David's personal account. When I confronted him, his response chilled me. Why should I pay for college for Jake's daughter? She's made it clear who her father is. I was speechless. 15 years of marriage, and I'd never seen this side of him. This wasn't about money part, it was about punishment. Maddie is devastated, not about the money. She doesn't even know yet, but because David hasn't spoken to her since that dinner. She keeps calling, texting, asking what she did wrong. Yesterday I met with a lawyer. The money was legally in both our names, so here is little I can do except file for divorce part, which I am preparing to do. I've started a separate savings account and am working overtime to rebuild what I can of her college fund. Jake found out what happened and offered to help with college expenses. The irony isn't lost on me. Pierre, the man David resented, is stepping up while David stepped out last night. David finally broke his silence with a text. When she realizes what she's lost, tell her she can have her college money back when she changes her wedding plans. I didn't respond. Some things once broken can't be fixed with money or manipulation. The father figure who taught my daughter about unconditional love just delivered the harshest conditional lesson of her life. What breaks my heart most isn't losing the money or even my marriage. It's watching my daughter learn that sometimes the people who claim to love you most are the ones who make you pay the highest price for your choices.